Bonjour les garçons. So again, paper 2, section 2, French AS level, reformulation, rephrasing. And today's case is le discours direct, discours indirect, in English, direct and indirect speech. So if you look at the sentences today, nous avons acheté notre matériel. Je ne me sens pas en sécurité à l'école. Nous voudrions plus de moyens pour travailler. All these sentences are what we call direct speech. Okay, so they are said by someone, by a speaker, directly. We want to turn them into indirect speech using those starters. Jacques dit qu'il, un élève explique qu'il, beaucoup de docteurs disent qu'il. So say that, explain that, okay, feels that, all these verbs we use to introduce a speech. So what to look at when doing this type of rephrasing? Well, first of all, you have to be very cautious about the subject, who is speaking, and also the perspective. Let me show you one example. In this case, direct is we bought our material. Okay, so Jacques says that they. So Jacques is including himself, right? And nous here is they here. Okay, so Jacques says that they bought. But what's going to change? They bought their material because it's no longer nous. If it was nous, we would use notre, right? We bought our. But now in this case, in the answer, we want to use their. So sometimes you're going to have to change things like this, subjects, but also pronouns and articles and possessives, etc., etc. So be very careful when you write your sentence. Here is my answer. Jacques dit qu'il, nothing changes. I'm going to use the same tense, but because the subject is different, I just conjugate accordingly. Jacques dit qu'ils ont acheté, no problem. And in French, there is leur. And here it is. Here's my sentence. Okay, that's very simple. It cannot be son because son would be for one person. Okay, if I am talking about many people, ils, they, it has to be leur. You get it? Same case in the plural, c'est would simply be leur with s. So keep this in mind. Huh? Second sentence. Je ne me sens pas en sécurité à l'école. I don't feel safe at school. So for starters, we have un élève explique qu'il. A student explains that he does not feel safe at school. Okay, so again, je here becomes il. And everything has to change accordingly. Je ne me sens pas. What do we know? We know that we have here a reflexive verb, sentir, IR verb, and that's all we have to care about when we write our answer. He does not feel safe. So reflexive should be se, IR verb, most likely T for the il form. Qu'il ne se sent pas en sécurité à l'école. And here you have it. As you can see, it's very straightforward, very easy if you don't think about it too much. And the last one, nous voudrions plus de moyens pour travailler. Beaucoup de docteurs disent, so a lot of doctors say that they would like more means, more material to work with. Okay? Again, I take a look at my verb here. Nous voudrions. I know it's conditional. I know how my conditional work. No problem. It's like the imperfect tense, right? For the ending. And that's what I'm going to do here. Beaucoup de docteurs disent qu'ils voudraient, and then nothing else changes, plus de moyens pour travailler. And here you have it, guys. Here is how you work on discours direct, discours indirect for the paper 2, section 2. Merci. Au revoir.